I am Hina Basarvia. Today I am dealing the plagiarism and its related issues. This is my personal information and table of content. First, I have to deal with definition of plagiarism. Second, why under plagiarism is considered. Related issues, how to avoid plagiarism according to ChatGPT and work citation. First, a definition of plagiarism. According to Webster Dictionary, plagiarism comes from the Latin plagiarius, means kidnappers. When plagiarism first entered English in the form of plagiary, it kept its original reference to kidnapping, a sense that is new quite obsolete. To plagiarize means to commit literary theft and present as new and original an idea or produce derived from an existing source. It's a means to plagiarism if we to take another person's idea, and we have to not cite that particular authors which the original idea that give them, that time we find the plagiarism. Plagiarism involves two kind of wrong when using another person's ideas, information, or expression without acknowledge that person's work contribute intellectual theft. That is the intellectual thefts when we are using another person's idea when without acknowledging them. And another is the passing of another person's idea, information, and expression as you want to get a better grade or gain some others advantage constitute fraud. Why under plagiarism is considered? The first, the presenting someone else's work as on. That time we have to another idea we have to kept in own work, and we have not acknowledged them persons. That we time we have to consider it. That is the plagiarism. Copying words is or ideas of another person without specifying the original authorship, not using quotation marks. That time we have considered that is the plagiarism. Giving incorrect information about the source that it is cited, changing words but copying the sentence structure of the source without specifying the source or authorship or originality. That time we have also considered it as a plagiarism. Copying so many words or idea which eventually make most of work regardless of whether the source is acknowledged or not. That time we have to consider it as a plagiarism. And the related issues of plagiarism, that reusing a research paper. That time we have in a research paper that handing a paper are already on credit for another cause is insightful. When the in a reusing research paper means sometime another persons are already on that area and which have used this research, and that time we have to not be opportunity to improve your knowledge and skill. And if you want to rework on the paper, you prepare another course, ask your current instructor for permissions to do so. It that time we have to ask that give to permissions of those people who are already done with this research paper. It's give to another to move to give a new idea of that the research. If you wish to draw on reuse portions of your previous writing in a new paper, asking your instructor for guidance. And another is collaborative works. When we have to collaborate, find the collaborative work, it means a group project. That time many contributions between there, and that constitute a plagiarism, provide that credit is given for a contributor. It's confused. It's a very to what is not be given a clear demarcated were unequal to state exactly who did what. and contribute were merged and shared. It's acknowledge all consequence equality. Another is a copyright infringement, when summarized paraphrases and brief quotation research paper are normally permissible with appropriate acknowledgement. Reproducing and distribute an entire copyright to work or significant portions of it without obtaining permissions to do so far the copyright holder is an infringement of copyright law and legal offense even if the violator acknowledges the source. It means when we have used someone else works and that time we have not give to that acknowledge that persons that the authors and any persons the claim this work is copyrighted. For example, we have taken the movie song for your own video and uploaded in YouTube. That time we find the copyright claim in of your video, and that give to if you are acknowledged that persons, and if you are moved to copyright, then is give to benefit. And how to avoid the plagiarism at that time we have to making a list of writers and viewpoint which use in the research. It's helpful. And identify the source of all material you borrow exact wording paragraph idea argument and fact. It be knowledge that. And take help of referencing tool when in I have watched the YouTube lecture of Atanu Bhattacharya sirs that in the base of the basic of academic right. That time he mentioned that how to avoid plagiarism, and that he referred to digital tools which help to check plagiarism like Jotero, Miss Word, MS Word, Grammarly, all online writing web. Those are digital tools which very helpful to avoid the plagiarism and non to plagiarism. And in this topic I have put the chat gpt asked to chat gpt that chat gpt is given the very relevant answer. That is and that answer is the first I'll kept the plagiarism that according to Johnson, plagiarism act of using someone else's work or idea without proper attribution, presenting its own original work. It can take many forms, such as copying and pasting text, paraphrasing without citation, using someone else's idea, or research finding without giving credit. Even submitting work previously submitted by someone else as you own. That is that definition given that is according to Johnson. And the chat gpt also given the several related issue associated with the plagiarism. That is the lack of understanding of academic integrity. It means when we have look at that many times we have not not citing a source properly. That time we have to find plagiarism. Second is cultural differences. It's considered as a plagiarism. And that is important to educate students from different culture or academic expectations and consequences of plagiarism. Pachi another is essay access to information, easy access to information. That time we have to find avoid properly cite those sources to avoid plagiarism. This is work citation, and thank you.